Hi there, Gemini, Healing Grasshopper, here to do your November monthly reading. I cannot believe it's November yet, but already time is going by in a blur. Queen of Pentacles first, reversed. So stability, financial stability at work. Okay, they're all upright. Okay, so this is a very clear message here. This says that there is financial stability in a change of work. Um, That is something that's very hard to suggest to folks now because jobs are hard to come by. Um, so that is the grasshopper part of the advice here. But the spiritual advice is pointing to the fact that you have better chances out there for you. So that's something that we're just going to need to trust. So listen, the Eight of Cups here is all about a person here who is dissatisfied with life and knows that he can find something better elsewhere. But the real significant thing about this card is what he's leaving behind him. He is courageously leaving cups here, upright cups, right? So this is very much a metaphor for one in a job that they're dissatisfied in, right? They've got a job already. And there's a part of you that, of course, says, are you nuts? You're going to leave this security to go find something better. Because that's what this is. But my eyes are very much fixed on the space here, what looks like a missing cup. Um, so it's like there's something missing, and he's gone off to go find what's missing in his life, which is important. Life isn't about just being safe, too. So, and I don't have to give you a lecture about that. I think you know what I'm saying, especially those of you who, because I just got a vision of once in my own life, I was in a horrifically toxic job. Um, and I would almost every day drive into work practically in tears. Like, really, I have to go back to this place again. I hate this place. I hate, you know. And one day I was really crying. Like, I was at my breaking point and I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I can't take another day in this place. Um, and I was trying to change my situation, but I wasn't finding anything, and it was just difficult for me. And I asked God out loud in the car before I got out. I was like, "How long? I know you're asking me to be patient, but how long do I need to deal with this because I can't take it any longer?" And then, the synchronicities that day were ridiculous. After that, I got my answer like almost right away. It was crazy. Anyway, but what's relevant to this is my feeling that I didn't want to go back in there anymore. And Spirit brought that up because those of you who feel that way, like, oh, I can't take one more day. You're driving into work and, you want to turn around. Or, your alarm clock goes off and every day you're talking yourself out of calling in sick, that kind of thing. Um, Obligations are part of the physical plane. We can't get around them. But it doesn't need to be like that. There's certainly nothing wrong with you finding something better. There are people out there who get out of bed and are looking forward to going to their jobs. You know, they walk into their workplace in the morning with their tumbler in their hands, ready to get to work and, greeting their coworkers and laughing and that kind of thing. And, would they rather be somewhere else? Yeah, but it's pleasant to be at work and that's what you deserve. And some of you, you know, that might be right for you. Others of you could be walking away from the workforce altogether and really looking to open up a business. But I say all that to say that, of course, you don't quitting right away is not the wise thing. This is about starting to look for something. Just start making a plan, and spirit will be there helping you. Two of Wands. This is saying that you will be happy you made that choice to make the change. Knight of Cups to move towards your dreams with enthusiasm and gratitude, not reversed. Enthusiasm, gratitude, aspiration, without resentments, that kind of thing. The Seven of Pentacles is like, is this really going to work? Can I pull this off? Spirit has already said yes. And even before you opened up this reading, this is the state you were in. Like you've been thinking about it. Like I haven't presented this notion to you for the first time. Like this isn't the first time you've heard it because you told yourself like something's got to change at some point, or you fantasized about being somewhere else. But of course, the practical side of you is like, mm, is that really going to work? Can I really do that? Am I really going to find something else that makes me as much money? That kind of thing. What else we got, Spirit? One more. Hmm. Page of Cups, ours. Card under it, ours. Both of them. Oops. So we have got, yeah, I am so not surprised to see the Four of Cups. This is like fed up, sick and tired of the same old, same old. So there is an air of fixing one's attitude with this. Um, because in dealing with toxicity and being unhappy for long periods of time, it can really muddy your vision and have you miss out on opportunities because you don't recognize them for what they are, because you're painting everything with a negative brush. So the spirit is saying be careful about having that, about being cynical, right? Because that certainly is not going to work to your best interests. There are better opportunities out there. Not everything is bad and terrible. The lovers is also saying there are good people out there too. Not everyone is a jerk. So the lovers, I always say I never agreed with the title of this card. It really has nothing to do with romance. It's about two people put in a situation by the universe. That's it. And it's like, what are they going to choose to make of this situation that they're put in? Are they going to be kind to each other, mean to each other? Are they going to reach for the apple behind her? That kind of like, on this angel here with the arms spread out, it's like, let's see. You have, and there's a reminder of free will here too. Life is what you make it. Um, right? And I say all this because it's coming after this card, the Four of Cups, and the apathy here, and then there's the Lovers. So this is very much a message of not every situation is bad, not every person is a mean spirited, gaslighting person. Not reversed King of Swords. Yeah. King of Swords is like, you know what toxicity looks like very, very well. You've been through it. So, excuse me, now that you know what it looks like, you know what to look for, and you can choose to cut it out of your life, to not deal with it, to move towards something more positive. Knight of Cups is in a diagonal here from it. This is moving towards love. This is eliminating low vibration. It really is that simple. It doesn't seem that way because you're in a low vibrational um, situation now. But, you know, the thing is that you do have the choice to walk away. So let's start making a plan. That's all. Page of Cups. This is like, don't forget about your dream. Don't forget to dream. And sometimes when you're going in through the motions of a toxic job, your dreams are buried over, day to dayness and obligations and all that kind of thing. It's time to start dreaming again. What is it that you want from life? It's not this. So, okay, what is it that you want? Because the universe is listening. Reversed? No. Look at how these are next to each other. These are, this is an amplified version of what the Seven of Pentacles is saying. This is like, oh, can I pull it off? Is this really going to work for me? This is like, oh my gosh, what if I really, because this is along with the dream, right? This is dare to dream. And once you start to dare to dream, the anxiety comes in, like, oh my gosh, but what if I go for this? I'm going to lose my job. And what if I don't have money? I can't pay the rent. And, snowballs into panic, you know? No, nobody's saying to go tell your boss to F off right now. That's not what we're talking about here. All we're talking about is dreaming is the first step. Once you figure out what it is you want, then you're going to look around you. You're going to ask spirit for what your first step is, too. And your first step will appear. I just saw the yellow brick road in my head. When Dorothy sees the first few bricks in the ground, that's what it's like. Just ask spirit, what's my next step? And you're going to see a brick appear. Metaphorically speaking, of course. You're going to get a download, right? So no stinking thinking, no freaking out. You're fine. There's a mantra that I used all the time. You are loved. You are blessed. You are protected. You are supported. Please use it. You say it over and over again when you're feeling like this. Okay, Gemini? And on top of it all, you're a Gemini. You are clever. You're going to get through this. You're going to figure something out along with spirit. Okay? You don't have clarification cards. This is the reading. That's the message, guys. Okay? Um, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I'm less than 10 subscribers away. So every single one of you counts. It is a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, and really means the world to me and helps the channel grow. Even if you think you are subscribed, go have a look anyway. A lot of you might find that you are not subscribed, so please go ahead and click. Um, don't forget to click the notification bell so that you don't miss the upcoming videos because I'm always posting. Um, if you've got something on your mind, don't hold back and put it in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. It really does uplift me and make me feel like I'm not talking to myself, that there's someone who is getting something out of my readings. It also makes me feel better when I'm looking at my analytics because the algorithm is not all that kind to me. So hearing from you guys really does cheer me up. Um, if you're if you're really inclined to helping this channel, what you can do is go have a look at the playlist section. I have plenty of playlists made. There is a Gemini playlist and many others you can choose from. Choose one, put it on autoplay, and have it on as background noise while you go about your daily tasks or even while you're winding down in bed, because watch hours are everything to help a growing channel. So thank you so much. Um, I'm assuming that this is your sun sign that you're watching. What you may not realize is that your moon, rising, and north node signs are just as important. You'll find that it'll bring you a broader, more clear picture. Um, so if you don't know what those are, you can find out very easily uh, for free online. Just Google calculate my blank sign, find one of the free sites, and come back to Healing Grasshopper and watch the corresponding videos. Shout out to all my viewers, my English speakers, US, UK, Canada, Australia. I see you in my analytics. I mean, yeah, in my analytics, and I'm blown away every time I see the all the countries. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your support. For my non-English speakers, my Indian speakers, I mean my Spanish speakers, Portuguese speakers, Philippine Filipinos and Indians. I see you too, and I really do appreciate you. To my Hindi speaker that asked for me to dub my videos, thank you so much for the comment and the suggestion. But dubbing is very expensive, so I'm not able to do it right now. But I do ask that you stick with the channel, put up with the subtitles, and as the channel grows, with your help, we will get there together. So I will speak to you guys soon. Thank you so much, Gemini. Love, light, and many blessings.